I can't breathe in this thing.
Well, about to lose another one. I tried to get these guys to dig out a bunch of space, and this numbskull decided to run off, dig up all the soft stuff, and no one came in behind him to deal with the abyssalite. Clearly, I can't trust these guys to dig out anything more than 2 deep, because they keep doing this to themselves. That's... Let's see if I can... They're not going to get to this in time. Unit priority 9. He's gonna die. So what am I losing? Who are you? Ashcan. Yeah, that's about where you're gonna wind up, buddy. Duplicate skills. Ashcan. Oh, you're only like level 2. Farming. I have farming. You're gonna wind up with a pile of corpses. Like Mima, Harold, Devon, Gossman. Someone's all the way down here. Oh, that'll be the second one I've killed. It's not bad. You, sir, clearly just not fit for survival. And down. And dead. Just... You know, next time Ashcan comes up, I'm not getting him. I'm not allowed to keep him. He just dies. There's already 2 of them laying there. So running coal power. Got a water sieve going. The problem is that this immediately... I dug into one little pocket of bleach stone, and it filled the whole area with chlorine. So while it's a little rough here, this guy is eating all the carbon dioxide comes out of this coal generator. Almost creating a vacuum, to be honest. Yeah, essentially creating a vacuum. And all the chlorine sinks, and then it shuts off because it doesn't process chlorine. Grumble, 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 grumble. So I'm going to have to put an air pump in here, pump out the chlorine. And then that'll slowly pull all this carbon dioxide back that way. Have managed to... oh, there we are. Paku fry, yep. Raised a couple... Sorry. Raised a couple of Paku eggs, so I should get way more eggs out of these guys, which will basically give me way more Paku and free polluted dirt. Move this around. What are you... Why are you sleeping there? Are you narcoleptic? Did I pick up a narcoleptic? Well, at least the deodorizer's keeping some... Well, yeah, I imagine you're sore back. You slept on a ladder all night. The deodorizer here is turning all this into actual oxygen. Mostly just so I have oxygen there. I put a manual airlock to keep the bad air out, but at least it's going to convert a whole bunch of this crud into that, which should get pulled out here if pressure differentials work the way I think they're supposed to. What do you want? Here, okay, fine. Give me an ash can. Get another ash can? Max, Mima, a hatchling. Well, I already lost a Mima. And I'm not taking the guy who's nyctophobic. So let's get Mima number 2. Hopefully, you'll last longer than the last one. Well, the process of digging this out and losing that second ash can, we did manage to uncover... Where'd it go? There's one. What are you? You are a cool steam vent. Okay, that's useful. Go back to that. And then up here, where was it? I saw you. Where did you go? Can't see it with the black and white. Ah, I saw you. Where are you? That's one. And there was a second one around here. It's on the edge of what's been spotted. Where did it go? Probably staring right at it, too. Oh, there it is. you are an iron volcano. Oh boy, I'm not sure I want to try to tame that. Those things seem kind of dangerous. Plus it's surrounded by hydrogen and chlorine. Which means even to work on that, I would have to excavate all this area, pump out all of this stank. Might not do it. Probably will not. I'm thinking that's a probably will not do it. I should. You know what? You puffs can stay there. Eventually lay me an egg. I'll have to find... I'll have to make a pen. Probably up here in Stankland. Because you guys are a nice... Not only a nice way to get rid of all the ugly-ass polluted oxygen, but you provide me with slime. Not sure how I'm going to build it yet. I'm going to uncover this volcano, this slush geyser. I think I need to do that sooner rather than later. And I'm going to have to build a gas pump and suck all this chlorine out of here. This cogen runs for a bit, dumps all its carbon dioxide onto this water sieve, on the carbon skimmer, and then it kind of backs up. Like we're breathable in here, we'll never be breathable down here. That's below the plane of this. And I'm probably going to keep it that way. We'll just sump carbon for a while. Which one were you? Did I see you already? You were that cool steam vent, yeah. That's going to be useful. It's more free water. And if I can cool it with what goes on up here. You gotta be fresh water too. See what happens. Hopefully I don't kill any more people. Well, we uncovered the slush geyser, and it's in its active phase. We're not getting a huge amount out of it. It's 4 kilos per second, which isn't a lot, but it's coming out at minus 10 degrees C, which should do a number on all the heat in this area. It's also going to push all this chlorine and carbon dioxide up out of the pit, flow into here. I threw a gas pump on with a switch so I can shut it off when I need to. And this is just sorting out the chlorine. Like, I don't mind a carbon dioxide I can deal with. This frickin' chlorine. Every time I break into an area, I get like one gob of chlorine and it just wafts through my base, making everything terrible. Left this door open. So what we got here? We've got... Oh! Back to analyzing it. It's active for a bit. Idle, so it's going to kick in again. His analysis takes forever. So I got to keep an eye on this person, make sure they don't decide to die of... Oh, the room's full of hydrogen too. Ugh. At least there's air out here to breathe now. I can just pop outside. Leave him alone for a while. And we'll find out what's going on there. I decided just to build a ranch around the pufflets. Around the puffs. I think it's just going to be easier that way. Rather than try to move them, I'll just ranch them here. We'll leave a gob of polluted water. If I need to, I'll bring a bottle emptier or something up here. And once I get this walled in, so right now it's, does it count yet? Nope, room's too big. 104 tiles. I got to make it 8 tiles smaller. So that's 1, 2, 3, 5, and then a couple more up there. Ought to do it. Don't think you'll be able to reach that. And there goes my furnace. Ah, smells like progress. Got this thing analyzed. Active period 82 and change cycles every 132. So we're at cycle 79. I have the feeling like I'm worried this thing is going to crap out in about 3 cycles and then just be dormant for 50. Which is really unfortunate. I mean, I managed to get a bunch of brine in here. It's ice cold. Working on cooling off the furnace room. I'd like to keep this area like cool. Kind of what the brine was supposed to be. Not sure we're going to get enough production out of it. Good news. The good news is this right here. A natural gas geyser. And it's right next to a frozen biome. So I can kind of cool what I'm going to do. And there's another one over here too. And hopefully in one of these there's going to be that anti-entropy gizmo that if you feed hydrogen to it cools things off. So that's some extra cooling too. Managed to not lose anyone. Came close. The person doing this analysis up here, they had to back out a whole bunch of times. Base is still nice and cool. Water is nice and cold. And we're switching over to bristle blossoms for food. We got that. We've got bristle blossoms, and we have sleet wheat. Way over here. Oh, I got a printable. Some sleet wheat. What is your problem with pressure? You have a max pressure. Okay. Well, let's open that up so the pressure can go somewhere. You have a max pressure. Somehow I didn't know that. 150 to 1,000. But you have... Okay, I see why. Yeah, the the temperature is causing the chlorine in the air to condense, which is reducing the overall pressure of the area. And because I had a manual airlock over here, I had to dig through a bit of chlorine bubble to get here. I didn't want to get in over there. That's what happened. Okay. So if I open this door up, it should equalize. And worst case scenario is I'll pop open one of these places. Oh wow, that's gonna pop someone's eardrum if I do that. 20 kilo. Ooh, that's gonna pop an eardrum. That's gonna be a lifelong issue for some dupe if I pop into that. 22, 30. That's a lot of pressure in there coming off of this polluted water. Oh, maybe I don't want to do that. I don't know. What's today's fun and prizes? Critter ranching, building impaired, narcoleptic, grease monkey, bladder and calories. Food's not that much of an issue right now. I like the grease monkey part, and apparently these voles like to eat tiles and escape their containment. Not interested in that. Absolutely, totally uninterested in that. Ooh, I got a puffed prince. Those are... if you feed them chlorine, they make bleach stone. I happen to have 15 kilos of chlorine. I've never ranched those ones intentionally. The last map, I wound up with one. It ate some chlorine, barfed out a bunch of bleach stone, filled the area with chlorine, and all my other ones shut off. I was rather unhappy about that. Be free, little dude. Flop your way into the water. It's right there. You can do it. I believe in you. Bloop. I'm going to have to start working on shipping once I get a whole bunch more metal, because there's just junk everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. No one's got time to pick it up because they're busy trying to find other stuff for me. I wasn't paying attention, and this kicked on. So let's see, this stuff is going out at 13, coming back at, not even that much, not that much cooler, not much warmer. The building on the other hand is cooled right off. That's doing a great job. I'm gonna have to, I don't have a whole lot of, hang on, let's shut you off because I put that there for a reason. I don't have a whole lot of gold pipe, but I'm gonna need to, that did not work. Forgot there was a bunch of other stuff there. So that's gonna make it interesting. So that's gonna need a pair of pipe bridges. An in and an out. And we're not getting in there. So radiant in. That'll cool off the, yep, out of metal. So let's deconstruct that and that. And then have to process some more metal, I guess. I kind of totally forgot to do that. I mean, I totally didn't forget to do that. I totally didn't forget to. I don't have room. Ooh, wow. I'm going to have to move that. This thing is making a lot of heat over here. I'm going to have to move him. I don't want that heat in the middle of my base. That heat can stay out here. Yeah. So once I've got enough for this loop, then I'll move the rock crusher out. It's probably better out there anyway. Okay, so this my poor little salt geyser is taking a nap for 40 some cycles. It's really unfortunate. So that 82 whatever must have started like right at the beginning of the game. So we're not going to get anything else out of him. However, this does cool the heck out of this room. So watch this. Watch all these temperatures disappear. Everything cools off. This guy's already dropping heat. That's dropping. I'll have to figure out, I'll have to learn how the timing works. That way it can just sort of cycle through like every so often. Because if I shut it off, right, all the stuff that came out of the pump still has to flow. Right, so it's still pulling heat out of the system as long as it's flowing, right? Like it's coming out. It's only picking up 4 degrees. Cooling everything down to like 30. Cooled him down by 10 degrees. Sieve cooled off. I can't quite hit the carbon skimmer. There's just too much piping in the way. But But it works. It does cool the whole room down. So I think I might need another coal generator in here, though. I don't want to do that. I want to have... Where did it go? I want to hit this. That's going to have to be what I build towards next. What do we get? Thimble reeds, bedside manner art fundamentals, early bird. I don't need anyone right now. I got 16 people. I got room for 3 more, so whoever comes through that gate better be really important. Otherwise, they're probably not showing up. But that'll be a next episode thing, I think. Yeah, next episode. Got... Oh wow, you guys have managed to just completely ruin this friggin' sick bay. Just dump dirt everywhere, why don't you? There, thank you. That's a sick bay again. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to try to not destroy too many things, and I'll see you in the future.